Masikip na ang mundo para sa dalawang reyna.
Kaya ipapagsak kita sa lupa kung saan ka napapagal.
Humanda ka na sa pinakamalaking gera ng buhay ninyo.
Nandito na kami. Hinihintay ka na lang namin.
Simula na ang fight to the end. Kadenang Ginto, the Battle of the Dragons.
Hotel de Luna.
Wow, the hallway is so nice. I like the design on the wall, the lighting, the ambience. Is this the way to the lobby? The lobby, I like the chandeliers, the furnitures, the stairs. I like the ambience. I need to talk to the owner. Ang gwapo ng manager. Good afternoon. Are you the owner? Good afternoon. Yes, you're right. I am the owner of Hotel de Luna. So, I would just like to ask, where did you buy this great furniture? Where did I buy those furnitures? Well, I have settled everything. All that I need to do is look for my possible suppliers. Who's the best in furniture industry?
Madam. Madam. Madam, there is an email from the new hotel, named Hotel de Luna. Do you want us to supply them?
No, I don't want to waste time.
Okay, madam.
Okay. Good day, Mr. Lagasca.
Hi ma'am, I just want to inform you that I just received an email from Hotel de Luna asking if you want to join a bidding for a new supplier of furniture to their hotel.
Okay, that's good to hear. Send them an email right away that we will accept their invitation.
Okay, noted man, and I will update you for more details.
Madam?
Yes, Lana?
Madam, I hear that Miss Romina accepted the application for the new hotel.
How come? The company sent us the email, not in hers?
Madam, the owner of the hotel sent that email to a lot of furniture companies, and that include Miss Romina's company.
I don't want to let her win. Accept the application. Now!
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Ma'am, I got the other details from Hotel de Luna, and I was also informed that Miss Daniela's company also accepted the invitation.
Kung nasaan talaga tayo, andun yung Daniela na yan. But, don't worry. We will make sure to get this project. So, I want you to prepare now the presentation and prepare to be busy when we get this deal.
Good day, Miss Daniela and Miss Romina. I have read both of your proposal and I cannot deny that both of them are great. So this decision is really hard for me because I only need to choose one company that will supply furnitures for my hotel.
Humanda ka, Romina. Ako ang mananalo sa laban na to. Sa akin ang huling halakhak.
Hinding-hindi ako magpapatalo sa'yo. Tingnan natin kung makakatawa ka pa ng ganyan.
I hope your decision is fair and the chosen company is really great. Like mine.
Thank you for this opportunity, ma'am. I am also hoping for fair decision. But whatever your decision is, I will accept it wholeheartedly.
Those furnitures, I get that from OAK company.
Good day, everyone. I am Lana, and we are going to discuss today a brief description of business to business, the nature of the business to business in the business market, and the components of the business market. Business to business is a form of transaction between companies. These transactions are common in the auto industry, real estates, governments, service industrial companies, and manufacturers. While business-to-business marketing refers to the techniques and best practice of companies to sell their products or services to other companies. Now, let's talk about the nature of the business-to-business in the business market. In terms of promotion, it emphasizes on personal selling, thus they use some conferences to introduce their product, and their product is relatively technical in nature.
How about the distribution?
Sa pagkakaalam ko, yung distribution ng business to business ay maiksi lang, short, and it was direct to the channel market. Ay, alam ko yung customer relation nila. Sa pagkakaalam ko, yung nature ng business market sa business to business, in terms of customer relation, they have close relationship. O, di ba? Close relationship. Tapos, kahit na may close relationship between customers sila, may pa rin, they have relatively enduring and complex relationship. Kasi hindi lang naman yun parang friends, ganun. Pwede ka makipag-friends, but pag business, kailangan usapan nyo talaga business din. While sa decision-making process, sa tingin ko, grupo lang din sila. Group of organization. Ganun. Yun naman kasi, diba, pag business to business, mga malalaking business na yan, malalaking companies na yan, may mga board members na yan. Hindi lang naman yung isang CEO yung magdidesisyon, kailangan niya pa rin ng approval ng mga members ng company. Well, the nature of business to business in terms of price, kung unique yung product or items mo, pwede mo siyang i-price in competitive bidding, mga bidding. And kung naman, ang tawag dito, kung standard lang naman yung yung mga items mo, product na nilabas mo, product na ni-produce mo, pwede mong gamitin yung list price. Number 1 components of the business market is the commercial market. This commercial market is an individual, firms, businesses, or companies that acquires product to support directly or indirectly production of other goods and services. Sinasabi dito, ito ay isang largest segment of the business market. So, we have these 3 commercial market type. Ito, 1 is the distributors or dealers. 2, the original equipment manufacturers or OEM. 3 is the user. Distributors or dealers, they are sometimes called intermediaries. They transfer product through the market channel and they just add some value because they provide credit facilities, storage, and service support. They supply for both end-user business customers and the original equipment manufacturers. They also have a wide variety of products, making it easier and have an easy access for their customers. original equipment manufacturers, they sell their materials to build another product. Their goods are used as a components to the product of another company. They take many forms. Yan ba yun? Example ba niyan is yung mga car manufacturers? Like, they were purchasing some tires, light bulbs, radio, yung mga ganon, di ba? While the last one is the users. They are the one that purchase the goods and use it for themselves to support the production of their product. Example of this is the paper manufacturers. They purchase some machines and equipments to produce tons of paper. However, none of those equipments can be identified in the paper they produce and they sell. Yung number 2, trade industries. Ito naman yung mga retailers or wholesalers. They purchase goods to sell it to others. So, yung wholesalers, sila yung middleman between retailer and manufacturers. They purchase the goods from the manufacturers and sell it in large quantities in public. Nandito na tayo sa retailers. So, ang retailers, they purchase their goods from the manufacturers and wholesalers. They sell it to the consumers in small quantities. Etong naman, retailers, they sell it directly to the consumers or end users. Number 3, the biggest purchaser in the whole world. It is the government. Because they basically purchase everything from health, education, national defense, armories, security, services, or even some papers, printers, computers, technology, something like that. They contract companies that provides them the best services. In business to business, companies that have a project concerning the government, you need to involve a huge number of stakeholders. Kasi hindi to kayang gawing responsibilidad ng isang tao. Because government projects are massive and more complex. Yes, mas komplikado ang makipag-partner sa government. Even though the reward is big, yung mga consequences naman pag pumalpak, big din. Ganun ang business to business sa government. Lastly, the institutional organization. It is a not-for-profit organization such as churches, charities, and such. For government-related organization naman, ito yung mga hospitals or healthcares, education, museums, libraries, and universities, colleges, yung mga ganun. And for the community-based organization naman, ito yung mga housing sa community. Example of institutional organization is the government-related organization, which is the universities, because universities basically need some papers, folders, employees' uniforms, students' uniforms, some computer, and other equipments. Finally, we have tackled some brief description about the business-to-business market, the nature of business market, and the components of business market.
Early in the morning, You look even better than last night. Damn girl, you're gorgeous. Wondering what's going through your mind. If you got to get going, baby, don't apologize. But if you wanna stay, I got time to waste.
Hello guys, this is Melanie Mayuga, and for today's video, I'll be sharing information about the nature of business markets, specifically its components, business-to-business markets or B2B markets, and the internet. Ayun na nga, medyo balik lang tayo konti sa mga previous discussions and reportings. I can observe that all of those were in line with consumer marketing. Parang the focus is much more on customers and consumers. At after ng ating mala star hunt na midterms, we will now move on and explore B2B markets. So, let's start with B2B markets. According to Basu 2019, business-to-business or B2B market has a focus on products, goods, and services that are typically sold to other businesses rather than direct to consumers. Ayun na nga ang chika. Si ate mong may-ari ng Hotel Delona. Si ate mong may-ari ng Hotel de Luna ay nangarag sa kanyang supplier for her hotel. Na-stress ang ate mo. Then she decided to use the internet, which is the new rampant way to do business. She used the internet to approach furniture businesses that she needs. If you can recall, she sent emails to different companies. At ayon, pasok Daniela at Romina, di ba? Nagpagandahan sila ng business. They competed and tried to get the deal. Syempre, ang mananalo ay yung may better conditions, yung beneficial for the hotel, di ba? Hotel de Luna is a business. And she needs another business to supply furnitures for her hotel, which is yung kay Romina and Daniela, that business is nila. A business doing business to another business, that's how my own simplest way to explain B2B markets. Since we already mentioned consumer marketing a while ago, let's try to add more information by comparing it to B2B markets. So the very first point of comparison is the market characteristics. Consumer markets are on mass markets while B2B are on relatively fewer buyers. Next is the product characteristics. Consumer markets are standardized while B2B are customized. Then, in buying behavior naman, na-discuss natin sa consumer markets na nagbe-base tayo sa physiological, social, psychological needs, and more, diba? Well, dito sa B2B, the purchasing decisions are mostly rational and performance-based na. So, the last point of comparison will be price characteristics. Consumer markets have a list of prices. Meron niyang distributor price, meron niyang reseller price, meron niyang retail prices. Well, sa B2B, katulad kanina kay Romina at Daniela, there's competitive bidding. Negotiated na yung prices. Although there are many differences between the two markets, there are some similarities. For example, product quality and customer service are important to both consumers and businesses. And the overall macroeconomic conditions affect both markets. According to Masumdar 2012, in B2B markets, we have three types of demands. First is derived demand. The demand for industrial products and services does not exist by itself. It is derived from the ultimate demand for consumer goods and services. Industrial customers buy goods and services for use in producing another goods and services. Next is joint demand. It occurs when one industrial product is useful if other product also exists. Then we have cross-elasticity demand. The demand is said to be elastic if the percentage change in quantity demanded is more than the percentage change in price. Cross-elasticity of demand is the responsiveness of the sales of one product to a price change in another product. B2B can happen in cooperative societies, in commercial enterprises, suppliers, and services. It can have institutional customers and government customers. In B2B market, we also have three types of purchasing orientation. First will be buying orientation. The focus here are who has the lowest price, who offer the lesser risk and able to gain power in short-term basis. Next is procurement orientation. This is strategic. The focus here are to have a collaborative relationship with major suppliers and working closely with other functional areas for a long-term basis. Last will be the supply chain management orientation. Supply chain management orientation that focuses on the transactions from raw materials to end users. The purchasing philosophy is to deliver value to end users. So, overall, the characteristics of purchasing decision in B2B is that business typically make purchasing decisions after formal process involving two or more people. Also, in B2B, customer service is sometimes more important than the physical product. Customer service supplements the sales of the physical product and creates total value for a customer. So let's remember that segmentation, targeting, and positioning is essential in case of business-to-business marketing. And now, let's go discuss business through the internet. Internet became a wide platform for businesses to advertise their products and reach the consumers anywhere in the world. Internet marketing, also called as e-marketing or online marketing, is the marketing and advertising of products and services on the internet. For example, the owners of a manufacturing company may develop a website that advertises their own products. Balik tayo sa chika. Yung ginawa ni ating owner ng Hotel de Luna na nagsend ng invitation or encouraging other businesses to be interested in her own business using email is called email marketing. There are several forms of marketing that utilizes the web. One is email marketing, that is the direct sending emails from the company to the customers or another company. I'm sure all of us here have emails. And na-experience na natin yung may nag-email na sa atin directly na mga ads. These emails contain new offers or new products, updates, and promos. The primary tool and object of internet marketing online is a website. A good website displays the image of the company that the company wanted to show to the public and the message they want to convey. Its web pages must be easy to navigate through and they must completely show the products and services offered by the company. If the site wants the viewers to be directed to other web pages, their links must be visible and placed at strategic spots. Most importantly, for a website to be effective, it needs people to see its content, the internet traffic. Internet traffic is the subject of competition among all the websites. Next concept we have is search engine optimization. SEO is the most popular internet marketing strategy. SEO explores more technical aspects of web page design. It is the arrangement of website content and coding so that it will receive high rank positions when displayed by search engines. To contrast, back then, companies simply paid search engines to include them in the search results, but they are not guaranteed of high ranks. There are several firms that offer SEO services for other companies. Other models of e-marketing include blogging, social media, video or podcastings, online ads, sponsorships, and paid promotions. We also have articles and review, pay-per-click. While internet marketing's apparent purpose is to sell goods and services or advertising over the internet, it's not the only reason why a business will do it. A company may be marketing online to communicate a message about itself or simply building its brand or to conduct a research. So, internet marketing is practically a web with interdependent sectors providing equal number of job opportunities even to those at the comfort of their home. That makes us the internet marketing online business to continue to be a good source of income despite the tough competition. Experience, knowledge, and creativity are required to succeed in this field. If ang target market mo ay 18 to 29 years old, edi gamitin mo ang social media. Use sa paid promotions and sponsorships. Ito naman yung parang sa mga sikat na influencers, ganun, sasendan mo sila ng products mo, babayaran mo sila to advertise your products. So these marketing campaigns allow you to pay someone whose audience matches your target market to discuss, use, promote, or share your products and services with their followers. This can both increase brand awareness and drive sales. E-marketing is rampant. Ako, as a consumer, bago ako bumili ng products, sinesearch ko muna online. Halimbawa, what are the best products for skincare? Tas, ayan na, may mga ads dyan, banda sa unahan. Tas, mga vlogs na yung susunod. Ginawa ko minsan sa YouTube pa nga sinesearch ko kasi may mga vloggers na nagtatry ng product mismo, diba? Tapos dinidocument nila, tinitest talaga nila if effective nga ba talaga. Nakikita mo talaga yung results. Tapos sa Shopee naman, pag bibili ako, titignan ko muna yung reviews ng mga nakabili na, kung maganda ba yung feedback, mataas ba yung ratings, gano'n, diba? So, that's how consumers look for the product they want nowadays. And same point of view and process in B2B markets. If I am a business that's looking for another business to supply in mine, syempre, initially, I will do online research and observation. Who are the leading brand with high productivity and quality in this certain field? Ngayon, if ikaw naman ang business owner and you are asking if do you need internet marketing for your business? Then definitely the answer is yes. Internet marketing is increasingly becoming mandatory for businesses of all types. No matter what the type of business you have or where you are located, investing in internet marketing can help you build your business, connect with customers, and make sales. And that was all my chika for today. Stay tuned, mga kapamilya.
Good day everyone, I am Jill Samadera, and for today's video, I will be discussing segmenting by demographic characteristic and by customer type. First, let's define what is market segmentation. Market segmentation is an act or process of dividing a market into subgroup or smaller group in which its members share common characteristics and needs. Why do we segment? Bakit nga ba importante yung market segmentation? Market segmentation is a type of marketing strategy used by marketers in order for them to identify and have focus kung ano nga ba yung market na itatarget nila or kung ano yung market na pwede nila maging potential customers. In this way, mas makakatipid sila sa time, money, and other resources. And aside from that, it allows company to understand the needs and the wants of their potential customers for them to provide kung ano nga ba yung kailangan na services or product ng potential customers nila. Under demographic characteristics, there are 5. The first one is the industry. First thing that you should ask when segmenting an industry, what industry should I focus on? Or what industry will more likely to purchase my product or services? You can segment an industry by going to the website of SIC or Standard Industrial Classification because it classifies business firms by product and services it offers in a specific industry. Aside from that, yung pag-segment din ng industry, sometimes based kung ano yung type ng business mo. Halimbawa, if you're a data security firm, so mas malawak or mas wide yung market na kaya i-target, such as engineering, telecommunications, banks, and education. We also segment industry because we want to know their needs and wants. Each industry, they have different needs and wants. Example, may business ka ng steel frames. Syempre, iba yung kailangan ng steel frames ng automobile na industry and iba rin yung kailangan ng steel frames ng construction industry because they offer different product and different services. The second one is by company size. Before segmenting a company by size, we should ask this question first. What size of company should they focus on? Sinasegment natin yung company by its size kasi so natin malaban yung level of consumption nila. If kaya ba natin i-cater or satisfy yung needs and demands ng isang company. There are two factors to measure company size. The first one is the number of employees. Yung number of employees, ini-indicate niya whether a company very small, medium, or large company. Well, sa revenue naman, inaalam yung revenue kasi gusto nating malaman if kaya bang i-afford ng isang firms yung product or services na i-offer natin. Of course, hindi ka naman mag-o-offer ng product and services or mag-a-advertise sa isang company na alam mong hindi nila afford yung ino-offer mo products and services. The third one is location. In location naman, we should ask the question, what geographical area should they focus on? We segment the firms or the business by location, by geographical details of business. It's either the state, city, country, region, or provinces. Dito din, sa may location, nakapaloob yung proximity ng business mo sa katransak ng business. And each location have different needs. Halimbawa, sa isang lugar, mas mataas yung level of consumption nila ng dalawang product, while the other one is hindi naman. The fourth one is performance. Sa performance naman, andito yung duration of the existence of the business. It's either yung business ay start-up or matagal na sa market. Naalam natin to kasi iba't iba yung purchasing ng startup business sa matagal na business. Aside from that, isa pang factor para ma-measure yung performance ng company ay yung rate growth nila or decline, as well as their losses and revenue. Kasi kapag nagde-decline yung isang revenue ng isang business, yung ibang business nagka-cut cost. So more likely, hahanap sila ng mas murang suppliers para sa business nila. If nag-grow naman yung business nila, ay maghahanap sila ng ibang suppliers para mapunan yung needs and demands nila. The last one is the status or structure of a company. Nakapaloob dito yung relationship of a company to another company. Aside from that is yung legal status. Legal status are, it's either a company, a sole proprietorship, independent company, subsidiary, parent company, limited liability, or corporation. Because each legal status, iba't iba yung approach na kailangan nila. So let's go in segmenting by customer type. The first one is in broad categories, such as segmenting by industries. This can be segmented by manufacturing, or service provider, government, or non-profit organization. Second one is customer-based segmentation. Customer-based segmentation is dividing business-to-business market into homogeneous group by buyer's product specification. Yung homogeneous group naman is yung pagsasama or pagsisegment ng firms, companies, or individuals na may same characteristic because organizational buyers have more precise and complex requirements rather than the consumers do. So, as a business owner, you have to design goods and services based on buyer's product specification. Example, yung government, kailangan nila ng laboratory equipments with lower price, while in university, kailangan nila ng accurate type of laboratory equipment. The last one is industrial classification system. It categorized business marketplace into dated market segment. It used SIC system in subdividing them by business marketplace because it contains information and reports about industrial activity of a certain country. Sa SIC system, andito yung SIC code. Yung SIC code is binibigay sa business depende kung saang industry ka belong. And yung SIC code, ginagamit siya as a tool in segmenting a market and identifying new customers. Example is NAICS or North American Industrial Classification System. Andito yung more detailed business sector ng isang country. Yung NAICS, ginagamit siya sa US. While in our country, we use PSIC or Philippine Standard Industrial Classification System. Sa SIC code, may coding system siya or may coding scheme. Unang-una is section. Yung section is major field or major sector of economic activity of a certain industry. Section is capital letter siya. Sa country natin, yung section ay from A to U. Yung section A, and under nito yung agriculture, forestry, and fishing. Sa letter B naman, mining and quarrying. And sa letter C, manufacturing, and so on and so forth. After nun is division. Yung division is 2-digit numeric code. Division naman is more homogeneous group kung saan industry ka belong. Halimbawa, under manufacturing, there are manufacturing of food, tobacco, textile, beverage, sportswear, and many more. After naman division is group. Sa group naman ay 3-digit numeric code. Yung group is more detailed siya kung ano nga ba yung product na pinoproduce ng specific industry. Halimbawa, manufacturing of food, merong manufacturing of meat, grain, and dairy products. After that is yung class for numeric digit code. Mas specific siya kung ano nga ba yung pinoproduce talaga na product. Kasi diba sa may group is dairy product lang. Under dairy product is marami siya. Meron cheese, milk, curd, butter, and yogurt. Last one naman is subclass. Ito yung 5 numeric digit code. Ito na yung pinakalas sa SIC code, which is yung product talaga na pinoproduce ng isang market.
Hi guys! Welcome to my vlog! Welcome to my vlog! Welcome to my vlog! Welcome to my vlog! Hi! Okay, seryoso na tayo. We'll talk about the end-use application and pati na lang ng purchase segmentation. Now, pagdating kasi sa B2B firms, they actually segment their customers base sa kanilang buying habits, base sa kanilang mga procedures between a business pati na rin sa end-use. Sa end-use application kasi, manufacturers can actually modify their products para maging appealing sa ibang segments. Siyempre, kailangan natin masakop yung iba pa. Okay? Parang mas malaki, mas maganda, diba? Mas malaki, mas maganda, diba? Malaking market. Yun, malaking market. End users, katulad ng farmers, kasi yung ginagamit nila is the machineries. Farm machineries, pati na equipment galing sa OEM. Okay, then more of those kasi it's an end user. Sila ay end users, sa farmers. Sa industrial marketers kasi, they segment their customers sa iba't ibang paraan, pati na rin sa iba't ibang sitwasyon kung saan nagagamit yung kanilang product. And industrial marketers din kasi, iniisip nila ano ba yung benefit para bumili sila, para mag-avail sila ng product or ng service mo. Pagdating naman sa market segmentation, ay tinutulungan nito yung sales leaders and pati na rin yung organizations para magkaroon ng bagong market opportunities. Kaya nga ito tinatawag na bottoms up sa market segmentation. Kasi sa market segmentation, it tells you the size of the market. Organizations use propensity para naman ma-prioritize nila yung mga customers or the prospects na most likely to buy their product or their services. Okay, that's all for today and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you! Bye-bye!
Now, we are going to talk about the characteristics of B2B market by comparing it to B2C market. Ano nga ba ang B2C market at B2B market? Pumupunta tayo sa mall, pumupunta tayo sa iba't ibang store, katulad nga ng SM, para bumili ng ating mga groceries. And that's what we call B2C market. Pumupunta tayo para bilhin yung ating mga consumption, kung ano yung mga dapat natin consume. Kaya tinatawag siyang B2C market, na meaning ay business to consumer. But did we ever think how this product arrived at B2C market? Ano nga ba? Parang bigla lang ba siya dumating dyan? Bigla lang bang, ay, nandiyan na yung product, gano'n? Hindi. Dahil lang, bago siya nakarating dyan, yung mga produkto natin nabibili sa mga mall, sa mga market, is may mga stages or process na pinagdaanan niya, which is defined how the B2B market works. Business to business market. Bago mabenta ang mga products sa consumer, maraming stages o process ng pinagdaanan nito. Pwedeng from producer, bibilin siya ng wholesaler. Pwede rin yung stage na bumibili yung business ng mga raw materials na gagawin nilang produkto. At pwede rin naman yung mga retailer is yun yung bibili dun sa business. At sila yung magsuserve or sila yung medium para mapunta na sa mga consumer yung produktong yun. Obviously, ang B2B market is tago or behind the scene. Hindi natin alam o hindi natin nakikita. Bakit alam mo ba? Ba hindi? Yan. Hindi natin nakikita kung gaano ito hindi nakikita. Gaano naman kalaki ang importante nito sa produksyon. Bakit? Hindi mabubuo ang produkto kung walang B2B market. So from it, we could see that B2C is the last stage of B2B market, di ba? B2B, pwedeng yun yung business-business nga na nagbibigayan muna ng produkto upang mabuo yung isang produkto. Pili na talaga ng mga consumer. So we could see that B2C market is the last stage after the long set of exchanges between businesses. Nakita naman natin na malaki ang pinagkaiba ng B2C market at B2B market. Isa na ron ay ang bilang ng mga produkto. B2B market, ang mga produkto ay very complex. Produkto ay pinagawa or base sa gusto ng buyer or tinatawag natin na customize. Yun. Pero samantalang sa B2C market, kung ano yung nasa market, kung ano yung nakalagay na dyan, kung ano yung nakadisplay sa grocery, yun na yung bibili natin. Ayun na yung choice natin. Pag binili natin, yun yung gusto natin. Okay? Hindi siya yung katulad sa B2B market na once yung produkto is pwede mong ipabago. Now, let's proceed to the characteristics of B2B market in terms of geographic market concentration, size and numbers of buyers, purchase decision process, and buyer-seller relationship. First is geographic market concentration. B2B market is more concentrated compared to B2C market. Kasi yung B2B market is meron lang specific area or specific location kung saan sila nagtitinda or nagpo-provide nung product na yon. For example is yung companies sell to the federal government, they mostly or they often located at Washington DC. Yet, geographic concentration decreases when the internet and technology improves. Next is size and numbers of buyers. B2B market has only few buyers compared to the B2C that has so much consumers. It's pretty obvious na pag B2B market, ang buyer mo lang is businesses. While sa B2C market is ang buyer mo or ang market mo ay lahat ng tao. People. Kaya madami. Ano nga ba madami? Business o tao? While the B2C market, even though they have so many buyers, but they are all considered as small buyers because they only purchase or buy what they only consume. Para mas maintindihan ninyo ang size and numbers of buyers is example nga nito yung sa grocery. Sa B2C market is bumibili tayo na mga i-consume na natin. Yung mga parang daily needs lang natin. Okay? While the B2B market is probably they buying something or they buying products that they will be needing to their businesses. So yung mga nabili nilang product is ibebenta rin nila as new product or to form a new product na ibebenta nila. Kaya pag B2B market, hindi sila bumibili na para lang sa i-consume nila ng owner. Additional sa B2B market, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina na small buyers sa B2C. So sa B2B, as opposite, as contradicted doon is big buyers or large organizations. For example nito is yung mga Boeing na binibili ng mga airlines, di ba? Yun, mga malaking company yung airline na bibili sa isang manufacturer para sa isang eroplano. I mean, para sa mga eroplano. Kaunti lang yung pumipiling airlines or kaunti lang yung mga airlines na mayroon compare sa mga tao. Pero yung amount na ipapurchase ng isang company is mas malaki compare sa pinopurchase ng mga tao. Next, purchase buying process. B2B market navigates a organizational buying process, or they have the multiple decision makers, or the DMU, the decision making unit. Compare sa B2C market na ang DMU lang nila is pwedeng individual or pwedeng pamilyang nagde-decide na magkakasama. Para mas madali ninyong maintindihan ng purchase decision process sa B2B market is, ang example ko dito is tulad nga nung kanina, eroplano or ang airline company. Siyempre, bumibili sila ng mga eroplano para sa services na ibibili nila. So, obviously, pag bibili ng eroplano, it's not only a one-person decision. Pwedeng buong company or pwedeng yung mga nasa position, sila yung nag-decide. But means is hindi isa lang. Unlike sa B2C market, is yung example nun is yung sa grocery. Sa grocery, kailangan ba na as in parang buong angka ninyo magde-decision sa bibili ninyo? Diba? Pwedeng ikaw, pwedeng ako. Kung ako, punta ako grocery, anong gusto kong bilhin, is bibilin ko. Decision ko yun. And pwede rin yung kayong magkakasamang pamilya, kung ano yung makita ninyo. Or for example na lang is yung kakain kayo sa restaurant. Decision ninyo yun. Pwede, madaling decision yan sa oras na yun. Minuto lang, segundo lang pwede. Hindi tulad sa B2B market, is maraming proseso, maraming stages, at maraming DMU na pagdadaanan bago ma-finalize ang isang decision at bago mabili yung isang product. Ilan sa mga process na pagdadaanan before purchasing sa B2B market is ang bidding at ang negotiations. Bidding, yun yung parang maraming manufacturer na magbibid and yung company is mamimili siya kung ano yung pinaka-feasible, kung ano yung pinaka-tama, pinaka-fit na low cost yet the quality is high, yun yung pipiliin niya. At negotiations naman is yun na yung makikipag kung ano yung usapan ninyo ni buyer at ni seller sa B2B market. So, it's obvious na pag B2B market, ang purchasing decisions is more professional effort. Minsan, nag-hire pa nga yung mga company sa B2B market ng mga special agent or ng mga specialized sa pag-purchase ng mga product na alam nila bibili sila ng better. Alam nila mag-decide ng better to purchase. Sa B2B market, they consider more detailed product specification, written purchase order, careful on choosing suppliers, approvals, and contracts and warranties. Kaya nga, they consider na yung purchase decision process sa B2B market is very long cycle na ang daming stages before bilhin yung isang produkto. Kasi nga, ang B2B market is it involves large amount of money. So, kailangan tagang pag-isip ang mabuti. Kaya, mas naging komplikado ang purchase decision process sa B2B market. Additional lang dun sa large amount money is yung technical and yung economic consideration. Next is buyer-seller relationship. B2B, greater reliance on relationship. and focused on long term because often buyer and seller dependent on each other. Sa B2B market, yung buyer and seller is magkasama nilang aalamin yung problema at susolusyonan. At panghuli is susuportahan nilang isa't isa. Example nga nito is hindi na tayo lalayo sa aeroplano ulit. Sa airline. Ang mga airline, they only stick to one manufacturer. Hindi sila yung paiba-iba ng supplier ng mga aeroplano. Para ma-maintain din syempre yung quality at yung cost. So, yon, ang mga airline is they build a long-term relationship to their manufacturers. Ganung sistema is profitable sa parehas sa both side. Especially rin sa buyer. Kasi yung papalit-palit ng supplier is sobrang magastos. Hindi mo masisigurado na yung kay supplier 1, yung presyo niya ngayon na low cost is ganun din makukuha mo kay supplier B. On the other hand, sa B2C market is ang long-term relationship is desired. Gusto rin naman nila. Especially sa point of view ng mga seller. 'Di ba? Kaya nga sila may tinatawag na suki. Kasi sa B2C market, ang mga seller, they are looking after with the customer value. Gusto nila yung customer lifetime value is magtatagal sa kanila. Yung parang malipat man sila ng pwesto, yung buyer is hahanap-hanapin pa rin sila. Ang best example nito is yung sa baklaran. Diba yung mga nanay natin, may binilan lang yan ng damit or ng tuwalya. Diba? Tuwalya. Kung ano yung nabila nila doon kasi yun yung pinakamura. Naikot na niya yung buong baklaran. So yun yung nakita niya, mura. And after a month, nabibili ulit siya ng tuwalya. Ayun pa rin yung hahanapin niyang tindahan. Kumbaga, suki na rin siya nun. Ganun. At yun ang gusto ng mga seller sa B2C market. Hindi siya kailangan para magpatuloy ang isang business. Kaya nga sa B2C market is kalimitan is short-term relationship or one-time transaction only. So yun, tapos na natin ang 4 na characteristics of B2B market. Pero meron pa akong 3 additional. Ay ang inelastic demand, fluctuating demand, and more reliance on personal selling. Inelastic demand, it is a demand that is not affected as much the price changes. For example nito is ang shoe manufacturer. Pag ang leather ay bumaba ang presyo, tingin nyo ang shoe manufacturer ba bibili pa ng maraming leather? Probably not. Kasi nakadepende siya sa consumer demand. Kaliktaran nun is yung pagtaas ng presyo ng leather. Tingin nyo, ang shoe manufacturer is bibili ba ng kaunti kasi mataas ang presyo ng leather? Probably not. Bakit? Kasi bibili siya ng leather pa rin as much as he buys before kasi nga need niya yun. Yun yung need sa produkto niya. At sa produkto niya, meaning pag tumaas yung presyo ng leather is mataas yung demand. So yun yung indication na bibili pa siya or bibili niya pa rin yung dami na binibili niya to satisfy the consumer demand. Compare it to the B2C market na elastic demand. So, meaning pag elastic demand is when the price changes, the demand also changes. For example na to yung mga bilihin sa market. Once na nagmahal yan, na nagtaas yung presyo, automatic yan. Bababa yung demand. Next characteristic of B2B market is fluctuating demand. Unlike to the B2C market is more stable demand sila. Why? Sa B2B market, fluctuating demand siya. As the consumer demands rises, nagre-respond agad yung demand sa B2B market. While sa B2C market is hindi agad-agad ganun nagbabago. The reason is that the bullwhip effect. If the consumer demand is increases by 10%, the retailer would think to increase his stocks by 20% in order to respond to the future rising demands. Therefore, the 10% rise in consumer demand can cause a 200% rise in business demand. As characteristic of B2B market is more reliance on personal selling. B2B market is dependent sila sa personal selling. Unlike sa B2C market na gumagamit sila ng mga advertisement, mass media, promotional tools, yun, gumagamit sila ng mga ganun para ma-promote yung product nila. While sa B2B market is mas formal. Mostly is yung door-to-door or yung parang nag-i-invite yung business. So yun, dito nagtatapos ang aking report. I hope you all learned all about the B2B market or especially introduction pa lang kami. Pero sana naintindihan nyo na how B2B works and how it is really different to B2C market.
Record high na naman ang nadagdag na bilang sa COVID-19 cases ngayong araw. Sa Metro
President Rodrigo Duterte has declared a lockdown of the capital Metro Manila.
Bawal lumabas ng bahay ang mga residente maliban sa frontliners tulad ng health workers.
Lift your head, baby, don't be scared of the things that could go wrong along the way. You'll get by with a smile. You can't win at everything, but you can try. Baby, you don't have to worry, 'cause there ain't no need to hurry. No one ever said that there's an easy way. But don't let it bring you down and turn your face into a frown. You get along with a little prayer and a song, and I'll stay through the bad times, even if I have to tell you every day. We'll get by with a smile. You can never be too happy in this life. In a world where everybody hates a happy ending story, it's a one.
Nakarating na sa Department of Health ang problema sa kakulangan ng personal protective equipment ng mga ospital.
These health professionals say they're lacking some of the most basic essentials to protect themselves, such as gloves and masks.
Yes, hello. Kaya po bang ma-deliver yung supplies within this week? Okay, thank you.
Negotiable naman po yung price.
Naghahanap po kami ng supplier na kayang mag-produce agad ng medical supplies.
Hi. Good afternoon. May I ask if kaya niyong isingit this week sa production niyo yung need naming medical supplies?
Urgent lang po kasi we run out of stocks of medical supplies para sa ating mga frontliner.
Is there a return policy?
Yes. We are really in need po kasi talaga eh.
Yes? Yes, I will send to you right away the details and the purchase order for the supplies.
Thank you, sir. We understand if it might cost us a higher price.
I apologize for this rush, sir. But thank you so much for accepting this, even though we may affect your production process.
Lubos na nagpapasalamat po ang GMA Kapuso Foundation sa lahat ng patuloy na tumutulong sa ating mga medical frontliner. Patuloy pa rin po ang pagbibigay ng protective supplies para sa kanila.
Lift your head, baby, don't be scared of the things that could go wrong along the way. You'll get by with a smile. You can't win at everything, but you can try. Baby, you don't have to worry, 'cause there ain't no need to hurry. No one never said that there's an easy way. But don't let it bring you down and turn your face into a frown. You get along with a little prayer and a song, and I'll stay through the bad times, even if I have to tell you every day. We'll get by with a smile. You can never be too happy in this life. In a world where everybody hates a happy ending story, it's a wonder love can make the world go round. But don't let it bring you down and turn your face into a frown. You get along